Last time on the Create Survival, I designed the floor for more details, I then finished the wall so it matches everything, and finally we worked on the stairs. This time we finally made a jetpack to reach the roof, and then finally we fully finished the roof so we can start on the machines. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Create Survival series. We have a lot of things that we gotta do today, including fixing our roof for our tunnel. Or not our tunnel, our little underground area for our machines. We gotta build a roof. And then once we build a roof, we can start working on machines. But first we gotta make a jetpack. And the reason we gotta make a jetpack is because I can just float up. I don't have to worry about doing anything else. All I gotta do is just float up. I don't have to build blocks everywhere. So we're gonna do that first. I do want to make we might do a brass jetpack just because it might be able to hold more, which should be fine. Now these hold quite a bit. There's a steam engine, and I don't know how to make steam engine, but I'm gonna have to figure that out, and I gotta do it 3 times. What a surprise! All right, so we are gonna make the brass one just because it probably does have a little bit more power to it. As far as I know, it holds water and fuel, which hopefully the fuel is coal. Yes, it is perfect, and well, water for water buckets. Pretty simple. But we need 13 mechanical crafters, which means we gotta make some mechanical crafters. And we're just gonna make 5 just so we have extras just in case. If not, well, we can make more. I got brass for days, even though I don't. So we need to make some crafting tables, which should be pretty simple. I just gotta take this and I just gotta make 5 of these now. Alright, and the thing we need is these electron tubes. Yeah. So these should actually be pretty simple. These shouldn't be too difficult. So we're gonna let that press real quick, and then once we get all 5, we can make our mechanical crafters and try and figure out how we're gonna power this, because I don't have enough power anywhere. So we got our mechanical crafters. We have 15 of them. We only need 13, which is plenty. That is perfectly fine. Now these actually use quite a bit of power, which is not very ideal, but if I gotta make something with it, I gotta make something with it. So we gotta do a 553, which should be pretty simple. I'm gonna try and do it over here just so I have hopefully some power over here. All right, so this is our 553. Everything should be in here, and then we just gotta get a wrench, have it go out to the side, and we'll just have it plop off right here. Now, I don't need a barrel or a bucket, anything. It should just stop right here, and I can just auto right click it, and we'll be fine. But we need power now. So now I gotta make a cogwheel. Do I remember how? I should. Okay, that was only 1. That was not 2. Okay, never mind. We actually just have enough power for it. Five water wheels is plenty, apparently. Now I just gotta get the materials for it, which is going to be pretty difficult because I don't know how to make a steam engine, and I don't know if I have the stuff to make a steam engine. So let's see. I need 3 cogwheels. Pretty simple. All right, so we gotta make a steam engine. It's only a 91% chance, which does not make me feel comfortable about making it, just because it's a 91% chance, and my luck is horrible. And let's went to casino. We need a lot for this, so we need a brass sheet, which, hey, my brass, perfect. Let me just press that real quick, so that's already set. I need 3 cogwheels, 3 large, 3 fans, and 3 outlet. Okay. Alright, so I got my brass on here, and I got all the stuff I need for it, so hopefully it does not break. I really hope it doesn't break because I don't want to make more of these propellers, because at that point I'm just wasting iron, and I really don't want to go all the way back there, so okay, maybe if I can actually put the right piece up here, then I wouldn't have to worry about it. I have a press and not a deployer. Alright, so our gold sheet will go down here, and we just gotta do these one at a time. Alright, we're on our final pieces. Let's hope it doesn't break because I really don't want it to. Hey, look, I told you that 91% chance does not work. It does not work. I got that 9% chance to get my brass sheet back. I didn't get it. I missed out on 91%. Now I gotta redo all of this again. What a great surprise. Alright, well, we're gonna try this again. I made all the stuff again. So now we just gotta wait and see if it actually works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna start losing it. As you can see, it looks like it's there. I forgot what piece next. This one, and then this one, and it doesn't. How do I fail on 291% chances, huh? It's 91%. How do I fail? Small cog, big cog, propeller, andesite on a brass sheet, and I do that 3 times. That's what I did. I got it wrong twice. Or what? What is the chances of that, man? What is the chances? I missed it twice. How is that possible? All right, well, we're gonna try this again for the 3rd time. Let's hope it actually works. I want to do these one at a time because it wants to have a little problem with me. So we're just gonna do it one at a time. All right, time for the second part or second activation. I don't know what to call it. All right, we're on the final one. Please work. At least do something, preferably. We're on the final piece. Can you actually function? Wow, see how easy that was? It took 3 times and they were at 91%. I don't know what the chances of that are, like the chances of that are, but like, are you serious? I failed 2 91% chances and now it works. That was crazy, man. Let's do these. bonk, 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 bonk. Do that. This one's down here. That is there. And let's make it. It's going to be extremely slow because I don't have enough speed, but I can't control that. So, I mean, I could. Once I get a power source, we can, but we don't have one. Not yet, anyway. Haven't built it. Please function correctly. Please function correctly and don't fail. Oh, okay. So my C-Bon is doing my hand. Oh, yeah, we got a jetpack. Heck yeah. I'm Batman. I gotta put fuel into it. I think this goes in my offhand. I could either do fuel or water, and I think fuel would be more, but I know it takes a lot. So can this work with lava? Because if it does, might as well just do lava. Okay, maybe lava does not work. What? What do you mean? Put it in your offhand and then drop your fuel on or your water by pressing Q. It is in my offhand. That is in my offhand. I do that. Nothing happened. Okay, what if I swap it? No. What do you mean? It needs water and fuel to operate. Do I have to do water first? Or do I need a back tank for the fuel? Because the water should work. I don't have water. I gotta go and get water. Alright, let's try this. Whoop, wrong spot. Put this in offhand. I click bucket. Boom, now it goes in. Oh, I'm a bucket. Get over here. Okay, so I think my water is full. Yes, I'm at 1600. I should. What do you mean? Wait, this is charcoal, not coal. I might be a little bit stupid. It should work with charcoal, right? It is considered a fuel source. Coal, wood, and water bucket. Well, I just used water, so now I need coal, which means we kind of have to go mining for coal because I don't have any. Also, it is not working. Probably because I don't have a full set. All right, let's test. What do you mean? Put it in your offhand, then drop your fuel or your water by pressing Q. Jetpack, offhand. Coal, what you mean, brother? What you mean? It not working. And I can't use it because I don't have fuel, apparently. Coal and wood. Okay, does planks work? No. What do you mean? What is your problemo? I don't speak Spanish. I don't know if that's the right word or not. All right, I gotta see how this thing works. I'm starting to lose it. I have coal, I have wood, but it don't work. I put water into it, it worked. Well, kind of. All right, so after watching Shal's do the jetpack from 3 years ago, and I hope it's all the same because if it's not, I'm gonna start losing it and probably quit. He had a tank. Yeah, one of these filling tanks. Sorry, what a sturdy sheet. What is powdered obsidian? I ain't got that. I need one of these. So I need a medium filling tank and then a small filling tank. So I need. Oh, really? That's it? Oh, you simple. And apparently this should be able to hold lava into it, which should activate jetpack. I'm hoping. So now I just gotta see if I have a filling tank somewhere, and I should because I have extras. I thought I did. Yes, I do. Perfecto. All right, so if I do this, I put this in here. Yeah, and then I just need copper. I just put copper around each one, and my copper's not cooked. I lied. Yes, it is. So if I do this, boom, we get a medium. Then I do this again, boom, we get a large. Now the large filling tank is the same thing as just powdered obsidian. That holds 3200. This holds 3200. Oh, this one's a water tank and this one's a lava tank. Oh man, I don't need no water. I need lava, which means I gotta make the powdered. Oh no. Well, might as well have this filled up anyways, just so in case I can always just put some in my inventory. Might as well, I guess. How does it work though? Do I just throw it in water and it fills up, or do I put right click? Yes, I just right click water. All right, and that's done. So if I ever put this on and, well, actually have it go for once, it technically should just work. I gotta fix my picks. That thing is about to break. So now we gotta make crushing wheels to make the large, and I need a whole bunch of obsidian, which I don't have, which also means we're gonna have to go mining for obsidian. All right, so how do I make a crushing wheel? Actually, I need two crushing wheels because that's how that works. And a sight on a deployer. I have a feeling that is very, very, very wrong. I have a feeling they are lying to me. They lied. How do you make it? That's how you make the rollers. I don't need rollers, so I need a crushing wheel, brother. Hey, I found out how to make a crushing wheel, brother. I need 21. Huh? Well, guess we're making more. That's nice to know. All right, so I just made more. We got 30 total. Should be plenty, hopefully. All right, so we just got to continue having this go up a little bit more. Let me just get my dirt. All right, plenty. That is perfect. Now I just got to get all the materials for it. All right, so I finally got the crushing wheels. They are set correctly. We're just going to ignore how I have it set for now. Once we get an actual like system set for it, then it should be fine. Now we got to go and get some obsidian because I don't think I have any anywhere. I lied. I got one piece. I lied. I also got two pieces. I'm going to need more than two though. Okay, I'm going to need more than four because that's what I just found. These take a lot of, what was it, tank? These take a lot of obsidian. Yeah, one obsidian gives one powdered dust. Powdered obsidian with a 75% chance of more obsidian. I don't know how that happens, but all right. We're just going to test it out real quick. We're gonna see what it gives. Wow, you bit to crush. All right then. I thought it was gonna be like super quick, because you know it's a crushing wheel. More speed will give speed to crushing, but this takes a minute. All right, there we go. We got 4 obsidian, or 2 obsidian with 4 dust. And throw these 2 in. And let it repeat. We got 2 obsidian. We got 1 more. This should be pretty quick though, because it's only 1 piece. 4 did take a little bit, so I have a feeling a stack is going to be a lot. What is happening? Why do I have infinite amount? I definitely need more than 7 though. What is happening? Why are you keep respawning? Don't get me wrong, I'll take it, but like, why? Okay, thank you. Let me just do it again, you know? Well, if this keeps going like this, I'm just gonna keep farming it. Okay, we're just gonna farm this for a bit. Oh, that didn't last long. That was like an extra second. So I need, what? Fluid tank with sturdy sheet. That's spouting lava and pressing it twice. Okay, so I don't have a spout over here with lava. I would have to go over to our other place. So while we go, we're not going to go over there right now. I'm going to go and get more obsidian, which I have in caves somewhere up here. I got to look. It's somewhere in this area. I just got to try and find it now. All right, so we got 39 obsidian. This should hopefully be plenty. If not, we got to come back up to our little cave system. Honestly, I found that a lot quicker than what I thought I would. I thought it was going to take a good few minutes. Nope, it took a good few seconds. But we're going to go back up. We're going to crush all this obsidian, let it wait for a bit, and then hopefully we can make a lava fluid tank for our fuel source. Hopefully. All right, so I have the powdered obsidian. All we got to do is just go to a spout and spout it out and then press it 2 times, which should be simple. I do have some cobblestone smelting into some stone, just so once we come back, we should have enough to make some stone bricks and crack stone bricks. So hopefully we can finish our roof, because that's what we were supposed to be doing this entire time. And we're already about 40 minutes into this raw recording and don't have anything done on that. So hopefully we should get that. And for some reason, none of it wants to go in here. What a nice surprise. So that does not work. Nice to know. I can fix that later on. But we're going to go to sleep and we're going to head over to our other farming base, or farming village, whatever we're calling it. And we're going to press some of this powdered obsidian down, or we're going to squirt it and then press it down. That's what we're going to do. All right, well, we're going to sit here for a bit. We're going to let all these get some lava spouted on them. I'm going to sit here and collect. Oh, you are individual pieces. Hold, hold, hold. I did not know they were individual pieces. I don't need all this, please. Don't need. Oh man, I want to keep the glass, but I don't think I need this much glass anymore. So we're just gonna do. Yeah, I did not know they were like that. I thought they were. What is your problemo? I'm flooding my stuff with glass. Why? I keep messing my stuff up and I'm not prepared. Now I gotta get all the stuff that's on. It is so laggy. There's so many blocks here. Do I have a flint and steel? Oh my god. I don't need leaves. I have pretty well infinite stacks of those. I'm okay. This one, I don't care about birch. I can get rid of. Don't need dirt. I'll be honest, I'll make a sand farm at some point, so I really don't need any of that glass. And we're just going to ignore that lag because that is ungodly. Do I have a flint and steel so I can just burn all this? Because I am laggy. No, I don't. Do I have flint? Of course I don't. Why would I? Okay, that was not what I was planning. Can I make another backpack? String, chest, leather. Please tell me I have more leather. Of course I don't. You know what? You're getting deleted. Thing is, I probably have so much like stuff in these 2 backpacks that are already in this backpack. It was just the first backpack that I threw the stuff into. So now I don't know where I can throw everything. All right, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna sit here and try and hopefully get all of this done. If not, I gotta make a spout and lava farm back at my base, which I don't want to do. All right, so honestly, this might be enough. I don't know if it will be or not, but we'll have to try and find that out. So we're gonna head back to base. We're gonna press these down twice, and then hopefully it is enough, because it shouldn't be too much. So it's a small tank. That's 4. That's 12. So yeah, I think I have plenty. Yeah, I got plenty. If not, I can hold on to those for a while. Do they stack into the drawers? Because if they do, that would be nice. If they don't, that's going to suck. I really hope they stack after they're pressed. Obviously, once they're pressed, then they should stack, hopefully. I don't know why they don't stack like this either, because I mean, if it's progress 1, everything in progress 1 should stack, right? And then you can just press them all at some time. That'd be perfect. Same way you do iron. All right, we're back at base. We have our press. I'm just gonna throw all this stuff in my hotbar, or not my hotbar, my inventory. We're just gonna let this press. I honestly could have done this at the other place just because it 20 times faster, but I'm not there. So that's nice. See, now they stack. Why couldn't you do this? You know, stack in this section and then just push them over. It's simple. Do it like the same way you had iron, but you didn't. All right, so we're actually at 13, so that really shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna throw the rest in here just so we have it. I'm gonna make another fluid tank. Just kidding. No, I don't. I have one. So now all I gotta do is this. What I messed up on. Oh no. Oh no. I messed up. I messed up tremendously. Okay, there we go. Come on, stay in there, man. Okay, I need one more. Press. One more. Come on. Thank you. Alright, so I'll throw those in. I can now fold those. Now all I gotta do is just right click lava. Huh? Why are you not working? Okay. Yeah, that's how you work. Alright. Now if I put this on. Oh yeah. We got a jetpack. Whee. You actually don't use that much. That's really nice. Alright, well, we're gonna go collect some lava. And then, well, we can now start building our roof. Because we're an hour in and we have to start building a roof. That's a nice little surprise to know. And I hope everything lasts for the amount of time that I need. Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna cry. I just kidding. I won't. I might. I won't. I swear. I promise. Alright, so I need lava, which means the only spot I can actually get lava from is either underground or I go back over here and go to our dirt island. That's what it looks like right now. That's nice. Or I find a really large lava pool that's somewhat close by, like this one, which is over by my farming house. Either way, we're going over there, so it should be pretty simple. See how easy this is? We're just flying over water. It's so simple, man. I can at least just fly up. I don't have to worry about, and we're already here. And we didn't even use that much. I am going to have to refill on water because I do want to have everything filled. And then if it runs out, it runs out. But like, technically, all I got to do is just this. And I can pretty well empty out this entire thing. Oh, we're full. Never mind. All right. That was really quick. Backpack is full. Nice. I'm going to go refill up on water. I'm going to put these in the side. And then hopefully we can start working on our base. The one thing that we were supposed to be doing. It's going to be so easy to fly around now. Now, the only time I'm going to use this jetpack is for like builds. I'm not going to use it just because I mainly want to focus on using like trains and stuff like that to get around. I don't want to just focus on flying, which is why I haven't gotten an elytra or anything like that. I don't care about flying. I want to make the game fun. So I'll put these up here, get rid of that, get rid of that. All right, so we're going to head back to base and then we can start building our roof. I'm going to take my jetpack off because again, it's only for builds and I don't want to waste everything. So we will run on over. All right, so we got our jetpack. Everything is set. We got that all filled up. Now we can hopefully start on working on our building thing, whatever it is. I don't know. So I'm going to turn this into some normal stone brick, probably a good chunk of it because I want to have enough. Probably do 2.5, maybe 3 of these just so they're set and we have them. That should be plenty. We'll do a little bit more just in case. I have plenty of stone. I think I'm okay. I mean, either way, I'm going to have to turn all these into stone brick. So I might as well just do that. And then we can just throw whatever we need in there to turn it cracked. We're not going to worry about any mossy just because I don't want to deal with that right now. Because honestly, I'm going to have to sit here for maybe a few hours for these vines to actually go. It's funny how I'm pressing C and everything is like, my guy's still trying to hit. My hand still punches for some reason. I don't know why. It's not a punching arm. Stop it. All right, so we have all this. That's pretty good. We're going to take this much is going to be cracked stone brick, and this will just be normal stone brick. Should be pretty simple. Okay, I need this piece to go in, please. We're going to let that sit and cook real quick. Once we get it, we can just swap it out. All right, there we go. Stone brick. Not what I was trying to do. Please go in here. Now I'll just throw all this, and we'll let it cook. All right, so we got our mix of stone bricks and then cracked stone bricks. So we should be good. I cannot speak the English. Thank you. All right, so I got to throw some stuff in here. I don't need my axe right now. I don't need my shovel. I am going to do a mix pattern just so it's mixed, obviously, and we have different things. All right, well, we got all of our blocks. Hopefully there should be plenty. If not, we can always come back and get more. Now we should be able to start building, which finally, it took about an hour, 12 minutes, but finally. Let me pop on my jetpack. I got my stuff in here. I don't need to have those in there. So we should just be able to get building. Once I hold up, I should be able to shift and hover. All right. Oh, here we go. Let's get this started. Alright, so we did get the roof finished, finally. It did take a little bit of time. Let me just turn off shaders real quick so you can actually see. We did get it done. It is fine. It's not too bad. I mean, there's a lot of cracked stone brick everywhere, but honestly, that's what you expect with stone brick. He's a little, like, old feel, which is nice, and I like it. So, this building is now done. Well, kind of done. We still got to put machines in there. So, on tomorrow's episode, we are going to put a power machine. We're going to put one on each side, one over here and one over here. I would just power, should hopefully to the middle. If not, we could put one in the middle too and just power whatever we need. Pretty simple. But yeah, tomorrow's episode, we're going to put some power probably over here, if not over here in the corner, something like that. And then same thing with this side too. But we are fully complete with that roof. I can now take this off. I can put this in my Becky pack with those two because I don't need any more. Now that we have that roof done, we can actually end today's episode. I was going to do some other things, but it is getting pretty late, so I still need to edit and everything. So we're going to end today's video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. There we go. Now it looks better. My goggles look weird. It's because my eyes are underneath the goggles. They don't make sense. Oh well. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you do want to see some extra content, I do have a link in the description to my second channel. It is all variety, so you get a whole bunch of different things on there. That being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.